Just the level of disappointment you have. I know you guys really wanted to come out of this break feeling strong and just picking up these necessary wins. I mean, what's sort of going through your head right now as maybe some of these similar trends are still there?
Just frustrating. I mean, I'm a competitor and I hate losing, and it's definitely not fun right now. But on the other side, you can't feel sorry about yourself. If you keep doing that, you're not going to get out of it. So we have to continue to get better, and it's just very frustrating because it's not that we've been outplayed. I feel like the last 2 games, but we lost both hockey games. So I think it's just still like gripping our sticks, myself included, and it's obviously always easier said than done to get loose, but that's what we have to do, or it's not going to get better.
You know, certainly part of that is you can't expect to win games necessarily when you're only scoring 1 goal a night, and it seems just far too often, you know, you guys who are the big scorers just can't get that extra. What are you seeing other than the gripping the stick there? It's just the matter it needs to go in.
Sometimes luck, hitting posts, pucks bouncing, all these kind of things. But yeah, I think if you're not scoring, deep down in your head, it's stuck in there. And but we should be all professional enough to somehow handle that and be mentally strong. And when the chance is there to execute. But sometimes we're talking about inches here, and it could have been a goal. So even today as well, and we would have been like 2-1 up. Could have been a different game.
That stretch of 50 seconds in the third where they get those 2 quick goals. I mean, what do you see there as a team? Is it a mental like? What do you sort of see when the team goes up on you guys right now?
Yeah, I think like it's a 1-1 game. We got scored on. Still lots of time left to tie it up, and I think we shift a little bit in. I wouldn't say in a panic mode. I think in a trying too much mode, and that can hurt us too. We get away from our structure, but we want to do more. Like we want to like tie this game up so bad, but in this league, sometimes too much is not good as well. And then that's how they scored 2 goals right away.
Pesce, I imagine frustrating for this group knowing where you guys were at going into the break and wanting to come out strong here. Not bad games, but just not able to get over the hump.
Yeah, same story, right? I don't have many words to say. It's tough, you know. Feels like we're in every game where we're a bounce away, and it just doesn't seem to go our way. So it's tough right now.
What's it like for an athlete in these games where, you know, things are so repetitive, right? And like, is it in your head as you're playing?
Yeah, I mean, as much as you don't want to think about it, I think it's human nature to have that in your head. We've faced so much adversity this year, and like I said, we've been in so many tight games, and just the outcome just doesn't go our way, and it's tough. It seems like just repeating itself over and over, and it's obviously hard for us to get out of it right now.
That second period in particular, just 12 minutes of special teams, like that's something that unfortunately as a group you guys couldn't necessarily capitalize. I know you don't play on the power play, but and you guys did your job on the PK.
Well, yeah, I mean that's another thing, right? We lost the special teams tonight. We give up 1 on the kill, and our power play doesn't capitalize. So that's another thing we got to bear down on, whether it's the kill or the power play. It's just like I said before. It just seems like everything's kind of going against us right now.
Come through for you guys, but it was a 1-1 game going into the third period. What was the pulse that you had on your group going into that, and what maybe unfolded and unraveled there in that final 20?
It's just been the same story. I mean, our third periods have just been unacceptable. I mean, maybe tonight there's a little bit of fatigue factor in there, but we just, when the stakes of the game get higher and the other team pushes, we just haven't been able to dig in and find another level. So that's disappointing. I thought at 5-on-5 in the first, and at the little 5-on-5 time there was in the second, I liked our game through those 2 periods, but third period just unacceptable.
Well, Sheldon, this is kind of the same story for the last several games here, and just the former player in me always tries to find something to build upon, and so I just look at Marky's game here, and not the result that he wanted at the end, but what can you at least say about him keeping the team in the game, and for him individually to have an effort until things started to unravel?
Yeah, but, he battled. He gave us every opportunity. I thought if there's another positive, I thought in the first period we really moved the puck well. It was a really fast game. That's one of the fastest teams we've played this season. They got a ton of speed and skill throughout their lineup, and I thought we matched that pretty good in the first period and made a bunch of plays to the slot, things that we wanted to do. But they also competed hard, clogged it up. I don't know how many block shots they finished with in the game, but they blocked a lot tonight. We just couldn't convert the final play. But Marky's play and our 5-on-5 play through 40 minutes, I think there was lots to like there. But special teams and our play in the third period is just you keep losing games.
What did you see in that 50-second stretch where they scored those 2 quick goals there in terms of reaction?
Well, I thought I haven't watched the third goal back yet, but I thought the sequence in the second goal started with us just getting outworked in the offensive zone, and then now we get on our heels in D zone, and it's a little too much standing around, not enough sprinting and closing, and and then all of a sudden now they have the leads. You know that they're going to clog it up, and it's going to be tough to get through the neutral zone, and we turned it over, and an egregious line change that just gives them a breakaway, and those are kind of things that just can't happen. It just can't happen.
One of the things that Nico was, sort of alluding to is that when you're down in a game, like, you want to do something, you want to make something happen, but you can't do too much in a way to, like, what is that fine balance, right? When you're
it's when you're a team that's searching for offense, it becomes even harder, right? I mean, we're trying to make plays. We need to get our D involved. We need to get active. But then all of a sudden, the odd man rushes against go way up. Like it's trying to find that balance. It's tricky. And the way things have gone offensively, it's the guys are going to push that much more. But I liked a lot about our game. I thought our vibes were good. Going into the third period, it's just we just weren't able to follow it up with the effort that was required, the energy that we needed, and we just made some mistakes that they capitalized on.
Thanks, Sheldon.